Good morning class. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine and safe at your home. This is your biology period and Vinita ma'am is here. Today's topic is pollination and agents of pollination. In this video, I am going to explain you these points. Number 1, what is pollen? Number 2, what is pollination? Number 3, why pollination is important in plants? And number 4, agents of pollination. Right? So I'd like to explain all the points one by one. What is pollen? What is pollen? Pollens are some powder-like structure, generally yellow in color, that is present at the male part of the flower. Right? That is the pollen. Now what is pollination? Pollination is the process by which pollen grains will come from the male part of the flower to the female part of the flower. Okay? That is the pollination by the process. Okay, pollination is the process by which pollen grains comes from the male part of the flower to the female part. Right? Now why pollination is important? I'll explain. Pollination is important because if pollination will not take place, then fertilization will not take place. If fertilization will not take place, new seeds will not grow. If new seeds will not grow, then nobody will get the plants. So it is very important to take place pollination in plants. Right? This is a very beautiful flower in my hand. I can show you the pollen grains here, and all the pollen grains are present at the male part. The center is the female part, that is called stigma, right? And these are the anther where pollen grains are present. In my last video, I have told you that in some flowers, both male and female part are present together, like hibiscus, that we call the China rose. That is the common flower in our garden. I have showed you about the male part and female part in my last video. So the flower that contains male part and female part together, pollination takes place by the self process, right? But in some flower, male part is present in one flower and female part and male part both are present in different flower, where cross pollination takes place. Now what is cross pollination? Cross pollination means if the pollen grains comes from one flower to the another flower, from the male part to the another flower's female part, right? That is called the cross pollination. Now cross pollination will take place if some agents will be there. Now what is agent? Agents are the helper which help the plants for the pollination, and the agents might be some insect, some birds, some animal, either it might be wind or water, right? So these are called the natural agents of the pollination. And sometimes pollination takes place by artificially also. Today I'll explain about the natural pollination. You can write down all the types of agents and I'll explain you one by one. Yes. Now what are the agents of pollination? Agents of pollinations are wind, water, insects. Okay, these are the three main agents of pollination. Now I'll explain you all the agents one by one. Wind is the pollination, agents of pollination. And what will be the flower for the wind pollination? You can note down all these points in your notebook. I'll explain you one by one, right? For wind pollination, flowers are usually very small, stamens are long, pollen grains are light, and such plant have feathery stigma, right? This kind of flowers takes place by wind pollination. Pollination takes place by wind in this kind of flowers. Number 2, pollination by water. Here in this type of flower, what happened? The stalk of the female flowers are long, stigma are large and feathery to catch the floating pollen grains. Pollen grains are produced in large numbers. This kind of pollination happens mainly in water plant like Vallisneria, right? And pollination by insect. Insect such as butterflies, bees, moths help in the transfer of pollen grains from one flower to the other. When these insects visit flower, the pollen grains are dusted on their bodies. When these insects alight on another flower, the pollen grains on their bodies fall on the stigma and pollination takes place. Example: rose, hibiscus, marigold are pollinated by insects. Clear? So today we have discussed about pollen grain, okay, why pollination is important and the natural agent of pollination. I hope all of you have learned the topic, today's topic, and if you have any confusion, please call me.